Morning, 19th of April 26. The song is, I believe it's called The Wait. It's about somebody offering to take the weight, and when they do, you've got to accept it. Because this burden's too hard to carry for one person. We have had it before. I get it a lot in personal reads, but for different reasons, and this is a different reason. So this is accepting help. Oh yeah. The past, Cancer, home and family life, and the ninth house of knowledge, learning something from the past, possibly, and it's too much to bear, too much to carry. So Cancer, ninth house and South Node. South Node would be, let's see, North Node's Pisces, so the South Node would be Virgo. Ninth house is Sagittarius, which is knowledge, something gained. And Cancer is Jupiter in Cancer and the IC in Cancer. It's in its own house of home and family life. So something from the past, possibly to do with the family, knowledge gained. There's the past on the cut. So let's see. The 19 hasn't had a good press in past few reads, has it? Let's have a look. '19 is Leo energy, but it's neutral because it's today's card, so if it comes out again then it's more important. Yesterday it was blocking our path, wasn't it? Keeping us in the dark, and there it is again, keeping us in the dark. This is going to take longer than someone can bear. So we've got the Fool's Journey. I think we had that day before yesterday. We're starting a new journey, a new chapter. Richard, Zoe, Katie. It's about being prepared to feel the fear and do it anyway. To take a risk, to jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down. Risking looking the fool. Because something in the next 8 days, some action is taken out of the blue to astonish you that you didn't expect. You're going to have to rely on good and generous friends. This is also a minor arcana of the mother energy. Give this woman lemon, she'll make lemonade. This is being there for people. Could be a woman in uniform, could be someone of a darker complexion, any or all of those. It's Taurus energy. It's about your value, what you value, and your worth. It's an increase in finances or a promotion, something like that. There it is again. the 19. We are being blocked. The horses, those born in the year of the horse, Kent, were being watched. And there's gossip. Reproductive organs and shared resources. You have to fill your own cup and don't rely on others. Unconditionally love yourself and then give it to others. And there we have it, 4 weeks. 4 weeks of peace. But that may be because of this financial increase. Something saves the day financially. Because we've learned, haven't we, that somebody is very materialistic. As long as the money's there, everything's sweet, everything's calm. So today's card is not a good energy. 22nd is good. So we're talking Wednesday, I think. Problems with fire sign energy. Immature. Oh, there's the Tower. So 16. The ivory towers that we build for ourselves become prisons. Massive arguments, accidents, losses, actual losses of home. You must bring your walls down. So being open again to someone helping you. As long as it's not this 19. Chris, Mandy and Neil and Neptune in Pisces, but it isn't in Pisces at the minute, it's in Aries. Let's have a look. Yeah, Neptune in Aries. So a massive explosive event in the next 8 days. It won't feel like it, but it's a blessing in disguise. So, yeah. Therapy, doctors, priests, lawyers, the female kind. Making a wish, but being very clear of mind, detached, willing to sever ties if needed. Good advice given. A dark female, divorced or widowed, Aquarius energy, any or all of those. Yeah. The change is coming financially. There is something being stolen. Something left you feeling empty. That hole in the pit of your stomach you cannot fill. Lonely in a room full of people, half erased, feeling invisible, and financially at a loss. Yeah, but it will. Someone else will be sitting pretty with status and ambition being the main thing, and it's on that 19. Also Capricorn energy, a businessman, someone who's very successful, who's a generous and good friend. So we've got a couple here, a power couple, but it's all about the money. That are good friends, and generous ones. Yeah, someone's patience is running out, and the 3 and the 1 make the 4. So it is the home life. A home is not a home without a fire and the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. Some of these ships haven't come in when they were supposed to. And they can't walk away. Or they won't walk away. Because of these joint finances. And in comes a tall, handsome stranger. who wants to take action. But when they do, it will cause a separation. A bond is broken. Two people who mutually have decided there is no love left. So the 2 and the 8 make a 10. Something is coming to an end emotionally. You can't walk away from the past. You're going to have to revisit it. The South Node. So 19 is today's card neutral. 22 and 16, both positive, even though 16 won't feel like it. There's the 15. So it could be 15 and 16th of next month. Could be a person's birthday, a date for your diary, or an address. This is breaking the shackles. Don't sign anything. Don't agree to anything under duress. No more selling your soul to the devil for shiny baubles. It's integrity. It's breaking the shackles. It's removing yourself from a toxic energy. Again, Capricorn, which is ambition, career, etc. Yeah, because something is coming in the post. They said that, didn't they? Or a message. I said it yesterday. Postman. Those in uniform, those of a darker complexion, communications, parcels, something coming of value, a small increase in finances and career. But there is heartache, sorrow and loss here, a separation, confusion, mind games, mental illness, a vindictive person, something coming between you and what you want. Yeah. Aries there taking action. It's all over the chart, we know that. So it's the Sun, Mercury, which is communications, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, Ascendant, Chiron, and it's in its own house, the first house, the face you show to the world. Honouring the dead. A nightmare situation that you could have left at any time. The gate was always open. You chose to stay there. It's causing sleepless nights. This is not your team. These are not your people. This was not built on firm foundations. Failures in study with the 9th house there, universities, etc. You chose the wrong team. There's a narcissist involved. So there may be at least 3 kids involved in this, or 3 people. Somebody looking for love in the wrong places. There will be a celebration coming up, maybe. Spirit giving you a yes to a question. 9 months could mean that, I don't see it, a baby, but something's being conceived. A gathering of some kind, maybe. So the South Node then, it's saying yes but, making excuses possibly for this person, or they're making excuses to you. Ingrained response. So you've learnt to survive, you have to capitulate. It's your ingrained response, your survival instinct, your compulsions, but it brings you to stagnation and karmic events. This is what's gone before. It's entrenched instinctual behaviour that arises from innate reaction. It's an ancient part of your psyche, something from the past that we talked about, that influences your decisions. Where's that past gone? 6 of Cups. It's unfinished business. Survival strategies have been formulated. Emotional stimuli and automatic reactions lie. Unconscious compulsions and rigid behaviour patterns are being stubborn. It's where your soul stagnates, where in response to the challenge, which is there, it says yes but and turns back. So once again, they're reeling you back in. The challenge is to take only the good from the self and leave the negative behind. In Cancer, the soul has learned to nurture and care for others, but it must now leave possessiveness and attachment in the past. Attachment to things, especially, I would have thought. The South Node then in the 9th house. Something you must learn about the past. The soul has been on a lifelong quest to find out who and what it is. The challenge is to stop and hear the voice that is saying, just be. Simply be you. The true and genuine you. So, because we haven't got a lot of cards, I think I'm going to go for a goddess card. Freya, this is a battle and it's about love. And a Chariot, so Cancer again. Freya. Scandinavia. Freya rides into battle on a chariot drawn by cats. So the home and family life and Leo, which is we know is negative. She was considered a very desirable goddess, especially in the race of giants. So those that are high in status. Somebody believes they are important. Excitement, arousal, eroticism, music. Struggles with members of the opposite sex. Freya in your card spread denotes struggles. They may have been serious meaning, but will be conducted in a playful way. So somebody's not brave enough to actually come out and say it. When you draw this card, expect your life to become more exciting. Things are about to move at a faster pace, and fate to twist events unexpectedly. In the next 8 days, you may have to hide the seriousness of your intentions behind a playful front. You may conduct your battle in circumstances more associated with seduction, or you may use feminine wiles to win the day, but drawing this card is a good omen for eventual victory and success. Freya is a powerful goddess to have on your side. Use her power wisely, so be careful that you are not seduced into being shackled by sex, especially. Someone is planning to trap you. And if you're trying to do it, trust me, this will not end well. Sex is not love. I don't believe I should have to say that nowadays, but there you go. You may be left with more than you bargained for because this narcissist intends to trap someone. To control. Yeah, somebody's playing a very strategic game of chess. Mind games. And number 30. The chess queen has all the tools you need to aid you in your quest for your life purpose, for peace, which they want you to have. Finally have some peace. 4 of Swords there. And prosperity. When she arrives as your ally, you're given a task of asking Spirit for a vision of your life. Ask also to know the right action to ensure your part in this process of unfolding. Then, with a sense of trust, so like the Fool, feel the fear, allow the strategy to be given to you by Spirit. Are your own goals and desires in alignment with the divine plan for your life? Doesn't look like it. This is a reminder that there is a plan, and then there is the divine plan, your North Node. So you're sticking to the South Node, which is your plan, but they have something bigger in mind. When you're in alignment with the latter, all manner of messages will be delivered. There's your messages being delivered. To aid you in taking the next right action for your life. The chess queen says that you will win this game as long as you let Spirit choose your moves. Follow your bliss, so your happiness, what makes you smile, and the inspired message delivered by your soul. You cannot lose when you enter the realm of the chess queen, and she appears as your ally. Now, where to go from here? Do you know what? We haven't had one of these for ages. We'll have one of these. Just because we had the last cards in the layout, because it was at the end. So that 30 is Greg, Elaine, Natasha. 17, now it is the Leo energy. 17 would be your North Node. It is in reverse, so we could say the South Node, but it's 17. And it keeps coming up, doesn't it? So the answer is I will. So it may be that somebody's pressuring you into marriage because of a baby. It could be because Spirit only have a certain amount of cards to use. A will or your free will. The quote is, it is better to be looked over than overlooked. Somebody's being looked over and overlooked. So ignored and watched. And in May and West, and May West is also a life belt. So take the load off and give it to me, is what the song says. So a life saver. This is the card of honour and strength, proud and strong. Those born under the sign of Leo are all about integrity. Unless, like I said, we've got other things in the chart that make them like this one, the narcissist. So where have we got Leo? Leo's in the 5th house of things that go on in the dark. But it's nowhere else in the chart, which is very strange. So this is either in someone's chart, or it is an actual person, or it's something that's going on in the chart at the minute. And we haven't got it in the chart at the minute, so it seems a bit weird. Let's have a look. Disinclinations. Yeah, it's nowhere. They are ruled by the sun, which is a life force we cannot live without. So someone here believes they cannot live without something. We would be left in the darkness. The good part of Leo is they're warm and vital. They intend to make their mark on the world though, so career, ambition, have a secret wish to be admired. There you go. They want their name on earth to mean something and are not willing to be linked in a chain, and that is the chain that binds. Leos want to stand apart from the rest. Some may be known for their dramatic beauty, while others are clowns or at least the life of the party. It reigns over children, we've got children in here, creativity, and the stage or public areas. Leos make great actors, television workers, book publishers, salespersons, and posers. What they do must count and must be unique. To overlook a Leo brings about a great resentment, and that's what we've got here in him or her. But generally, Leos are too proud ever to say so. When the Leo card comes up in a reading, expect to be the centre of something, to be recognised. So somebody may be seen somewhere they shouldn't be. It may be to do with awards or television appearances at a conference or public forum, or any place where people gather. Your talents are about to be singled out for special recognition. So these people may, because you've suddenly got some recognition, they want to be around you. Creativity should be a part of this endeavour. Children or youth or young at heart may figure in too. This is a time for standing out and making sure you are counted. You are going to be appreciated for your unique qualities. It is about to happen, and your life will soon be filled with creative fun, optimism, and youthful adventure. Leo rules the 5th house. This card can indicate romance entering your life, the tall, handsome stranger. It will be generous, open, and playful. It may be a connection where you will work together on an idea or possibly a venture, but it's the wrong team. So there's red flags all over this. And my nose is itching, so there's definitely going to be an argument about it. The way you appear to others is important now. This card indicates growth in both reputation and career, and you may opt for a new look. If you are looking to change careers, something original to do with the public will be likely. If a job emphasises team players, you will be the leader because they are a team player. There's no I in we, and these people are all about themselves. Whatever is happening, you are at the centre of it, and it will be an adventure. Yes, a new adventure. This might mean being a bit of a gypsy, travelling, going with the flow, and trusting your ability to make it all work out, and it will. So if you have the chance to travel for work, this person is going to clamp down and say that's not happening. They're going to block your path as much as they can. The pleasure principle and the temptation to spend a lot of money may factor in. So you've got to be cautious there because somebody is spending your money before you've got it. You may experience strange and exotic circumstances where you will have to play king or queen. Your routine could come to involve changing hats and doing many different things. Odd or eccentric individuals may come your way, and if so, you need to give them a chance, as they could help advance your cause. This is a time of being spontaneous, living in the moment. The grand approach is necessary. It's time to part the clouds and let the sun shine through. There's no sunshine because somebody's blocking it. Be playful, be bold, and end up a winner because luck and light are on your side. So Spirit are trying to help. Spirit, personality, the heart, romance. Go with your heart. Fun, crazy, romantic, flings, passion, the heart of the matter. The heart wants what the heart wants. Grandiosity, that which is beautiful and makes a statement. Creative invention, a work of art, or being individual. Cats, children, noise, the classroom, excitement, play, bars, nightclubs, music, and that does Leo's gyms and nightclubs and hotel rooms, but in public, so it's being exposed or will be exposed. Heart palpitations, the spine, the neck, circulation issues, being there for others, breaking the ice, pride without arrogance. So that's the trouble with that, is the arrogance. 8 or 26, David, Ian Penny. Issues with the heart and back. Somebody may be stopping you travelling by pleading health issues. So where do we go from here? And what number was that? That 17, wasn't it? Let's think. Have we done that one? We have. Yeah, we've done that one already. So there's not a lot of energy here. As far as astrology goes, they're not giving us a lot of clues. That Leo is a problem. The South Node, so returning to the past. Explosive events. A gossip. Laughter. So laughter is a great healer. Laughter is a wonderful healer. It shakes out fear and leaves you feeling happier, clearer and more relaxed. Remember, the angels fly because they take themselves lightly, so don't take things so serious. It says that you've got to, whatever you're feeling inside, just smile, because they hate that. Narcissists hate that if you're happy. Remember that angels fly because they take themselves lightly. So make light of difficulties and see the funny side of a situation. Laugh at yourself and with others, and if you can't laugh with somebody, then there's a problem. When you relax and laugh, your angels drop in new suggestions and ideas which will transform difficulty into delight. So if you make them comfortable with laughter, you'll find out more, I think. Laughter is the sunshine which dissolves the darkness. So be merry, joyous and fun-filled. See the humour in everything. I think this is more dark humour, to be fair. Somebody knows what's going on and they just... it's just such a farce. It's laughable. So... all about somebody's ambition. And they're making excuses why you can't free yourself. Or laughing in your face even and saying, you're not going anywhere. Yeah. Yeah. The 14, Tony, Philip, Emily and Kerry. The great upheaval. There is, the tower must fall because it's built on sand. There's no firm foundations. So 14 then. Which would be Sagittarius and the Tower, which is the 9th house, well done spirit. The Vulture and Asphodel indicates an unforeseen upheaval leading to grief. Where's the 3 of Swords? The grief. Something terrible that's left you heartache, sorrow, loss, and a vindictive person. It's associated with death, but it plays an important role in the ecosystem. It's consumption of carrion, the decaying flesh of animals. Something here is rotten. Prevents the spread of disease. Relatedly, in Greek myth, asphodel was said to grow in the underworld. There we have it, in the underworld. And to the Victorians, it sent a tragic message. My regrets follow you to the grave. So somebody's going to regret this for the rest of their life if they keep themselves shackled. Don't sign anything. Often what follows upheaval looks like ruin, and it is tempting to clear the rubble and start again. But you need to heal first before you go to the next thing. The Vulture and Asphodel remind us that there is value in what's been lost. There is some good in the past that you can take with you. Take time to grieve before you rebuild, lest you harbour regret. A trauma has or will occur, and you need time to grieve, to cleanse your wounds before attempting to move on. And it could be minor surgery even, but you're being left empty because of this situation and ignored, feeling ignored. So just allow the devil to shackle you with more signing your life away for other things. Shine a light on things, even if you have to do it jokingly. Don't let them get away with stuff, because if you do, you're just enabling this person to carry on being the same. Thanks for listening. It wasn't a very happy one, was it? But you've got to accept help, because there is people that want to help you. There is a couple especially who will aid you. They know their worth, they know their value, and they know how to show you yours. So you have to take action now. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye bye.